Alright, everyone. I do not have a mic in front of my face. There we go. That should be better. Alright, we are going to just start the quest. We're just going to get straight into this after I clear that, because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't. Alright, let us select the quest. Space and time for you, is that it? Yep, go to quest. Yep, we're navigating to the right spot. That's not what I want to do. Chapter 5, navigate. Off we go. All right. Hope everyone's doing well. Pop out this chat. We're also going to go live over here. Okay, so I'm having issues with my camera. I cannot seem to get it centered, but we're trying our best. Like, I don't naturally feel like I should be here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm not the best at this, but we're playing video games, right? That's what matters. And we will deal with the rest of it later.
Light it up.
I should also take Farina off this team before we get any further. When you just left it where it was yesterday. We want Bennett. Why can't I find?
Gonna be epic.
Farina's my better one, but we'll try. He seemed to be working.
Oh, Citlali and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh, hey, Coach Iansan.
Why
What are you doing here
I'm
all
so
by
curious how
yourself?
this is gonna go.
Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
All right, got it.
All right.
But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count.
What are we going to find? Rather than training. Hello, Raiden. Good to see ya.
Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right.
I hope you're doing well.
I'm
Apparently,
looking
I
for some
have
help.
both signals going
The
out, but I
Collective
can't
of
seem to
Plenty
find the
is holding
second
a
one.
bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing
Always
in their
fun.
last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for
Thank you.
patrols.
It's good to be back.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing,
Apparently I
believe
didn't
peak
finish writing
conditioning
up
can
the,
only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes. And there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense.
Okay, Iansan, we understand.
Oh, no. Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing
Is this
against
the new
you.
voice?
Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Iansan's
I don't mind it.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one left.
All right, I'll do it for you,
It should be
Paimon.
pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Okay, I have no idea. Just give me 1 second here. I just want to check something on my settings, and then we'll continue this quest. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. It's all good. Let's go to the area and find where Skirk is, I guess. I guess this is we're gonna run into somebody over here that we're not supposed to because we're doing the patrol. That's always how it goes, right? It's our fault something weird happened. I do not want to be up here. Still getting used to keyboard controls after playing Xbox for so long. I would like my motorcycle.
Burn it down.
There we go. Well, a little bit.
What's this? Was there always a cave here?
Probably. I suspect yes. I was never here before.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here?
Good question, Paimon.
Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away. Oh, yes, our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even...
I don't mind the new voice for Paimon.
You mean that shiny thing?
Ooh.
Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off.
That does not look from here.
Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure.
Okay.
It was probably Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still.
Yeah,
What
it's
is it?
important.
You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's
Whoa,
from?
whoa, why am I getting double sound? This is the key from the hibernation chamber on the spaceship?
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
That's the one.
How did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
No, I still have mine. Oh, it's our brother.
Whoa! Yeah, these look identical. So if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh,
Okay.
The keys to us. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here?
Cool.
The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here. Then that, if that's true, it means your brother was here recently.
The Abyss Order as
Yeah.
well. Okay.
Man, this is so crazy.
And
Should
for
we
those
keep
who are new
following
around
this
here,
trail while it's hot?
I tend to
Or
skip
do you think
over
we should check back in
some
with
of the
Iansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra...
Hey,
questing
Iansan,
or the
what's up?
the text.
Didn't think we'd see you
I get
again
the
till we headed
basic
back to the settlement.
information.
We were actually just about to go meet up with
I came here to let you know that you don't need
I
to
have a
keep
limited
patrolling
time to play,
anymore.
so we're trying
The
to get this done in at
bodybuilding
least
competition has just been
2
canceled.
streams, so that means about
So the
2
usual
hours.
squad-
So I'm
Wait,
hoping that's enough time.
Cancel?
What? The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
Sounds like Aether's on the move again.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take
Why are they
it's like
attacking
they're
here?
prepared.
One little sect versus the entire nation of war? How are they expecting to pull that off?
They have help.
Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So,
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked. Our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows.
Okay.
Oh, want to come with me?
Yeah, let's go see Mawika.
Great. Then let...
All right, here we go. We're finally starting it. Okay, so we have the hibernation key, and now we need to go see Mawika. So we will just quickly travel over there. And see what she's up to. I need to check something over here. All right, let's, whoa, that was a giant swing of the sword. Let's head inside here. See what we can find. Why is this loading so slow on multiple fronts? Where's my studio page? Because something's up with the stream.
Oh? Ah, great timing, Iansan. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike.
Okay.
Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us.
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
So they're looking
Could
for
it be
Skirk?
Revenge, perhaps? Would they want...
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time
All
being,
right, let's
How
keep...
are the battles going? Not too many casualties.
Okay.
well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
compared to the true
Okay.
Abyss. The Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However,
They won't just keep coming at us, which
so
is
we must
always
give
a
it our
good
all
thing.
and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe.
No, this one is
Oh.
personal.
In what way?
It's my brother. Yeah, we are...
Yep.
We're connected to this.
I see. My goodness, that is... There, if you don't mind me asking,
All right.
do you have any idea what his goal could be?
No clue.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the bet. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
As someone who's still recently
see.
new to the game
So you two
and does
have
not
fallen
have
out.
a lot of emotional attachment
pretty
to
common
a Paimon
occurrence
voice,
between
this
siblings.
is fine.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it
It's also nice
doesn't
to
surprise
not
me
have
that a
to read
spat between
everything.
the Traveler and Twin. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
That is correct.
Well, that's our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind.
Okay.
If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd
All right,
recommend.
let's keep
join
going.
you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat.
So now we gotta go see all of our friends around Natlan. All right. Masters of the Nightwind. Let's go check on Citlali. Off we go. More loading screens. Ah. There we go.
Light it up!
Okay. Apparently my... Just... Ooh, an actual cutscene?
Look, it's Citlali.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Citlali out of the house.
Wow, Paimon.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating.
It's like they're
I
distracting
heard
everyone.
Weirding hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something.
No, you're the cool ones.
The more I thought about it, the angrier I got.
The Abyss Order
Couldn't
just wants to go to
exactly
Hot
concentrate
Topic.
on my novel after that, so... well,
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
they call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey, she's saying your brother has poor
Okay, I like
taste.
that. I like when they take shots at themselves.
Wait, what? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order?
How does that fit into your
I only
novels?
said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too far.
Oh no, we can still hear her
Hey,
thoughts.
let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Oh well, I'm just gonna set these guys on
Good.
fire.
A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting...
You didn't have to
All
say
right.
that last part out loud, Citlali.
Okay, this is fun. Oh, I get a trap. I would like my actual Citlali.
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! A little amuse-bouche! Shut up!
Oh, we got two more dudes. Oh, it's these like weird dinosaur ones.
Fuse on the loose!
Laline, it's Papa! Get him!
There we go. Booms.
Phew.
Ooh, impressive!
That was not much. Oh,
If
clicking
anyone
too
should
fast
be
now.
reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order.
Okay.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, why don't we press our advantage and destroy them?
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
Why are the water folk here?
The battle against
Oh.
the Abyss is still fresh
That's
on our
still
minds.
Nightwind. Oh yeah, that's
Well,
weird
morale's
leaf
high
head.
and everyone's here. Let's go take...
Okay. Let's keep going.
Light up the blazing sun!
Just a few of them?
A dash of frosting!
Huh? Rise with the sun!
These guys are hitting pretty hard here. Let's I really need to work on. Is that enough? Okay, now we're supposed to go this way. Oh, it gives us some healing. Cool. Dark light candlesticks. Quickly destroy the wards. I can do that. How do I get out of this, though? There we go. Now it clicked.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength life from my body. Find a way to destroy it!
Oh, we broke the ward.
This order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance!
There we go. That's the healing I was looking for.
Incinerate!
Oh, great. Now we have fire.
Light it up!
See, I should have brought those.
Show no mercy!
Should just stick with my real team.
Wrath from the sky!
Warriors! Attack! After them!
Okay.
Light it up! Ow! A dash of frosting!
Where's my motorcycle?
Get to work!
Fine, we'll use Citlali.
Suffer the wrath of Iansan, the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the masters of the Night Wind.
Oh, you're just about to get absolutely fried. You're ready. See you later, Abyss Herald. So this must be when Direidyth's about to show up.
Fuse on the loose!
Burn it down!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oh, he is...
Wrath from the sky!
Why is his bar not going down fast enough?
Fulfill our pact!
There we go.
A dash of frosting!
That's better. Okay. He is
This
gone.
stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Huh. The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it
With the stronghold cleared, this
She's
area
gonna
should be safe
drink
for the
more.
time being. But still, maybe it's just me. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that...
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all.
No.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose...
So you're saying there's more to the...
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage.
Then why? So we're no wiser to the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. Can only get Aether to talk to me. Okay. All right. That key is our lead so far.
Paimon had a hook, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track...
Oh.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still...
Go ahead, you two. Citlali and I will take care of things.
Okay, you guys go have some fun. Who do we got to go find next? Or is Dainsliff going to show up finally? Okay, so that's part 1. Return to the cave to investigate. Grab some flowers for Skirk on the way.
Light it up!
All right, here we are. No flowers. In we go.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Iansan and Citlali are waiting for us. Oh, we've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out? Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way.
Oh, who's coming back?
Then again,
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
What is going on? Who are you?
who are you?
Thank you,
What
Paimon.
happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can
Where
you do
are the
something?
monsters you speak of?
Where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
What is going on? Okay, this is weird.
We're completely serious.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
Where do you intend to run
What's
to?
wrong with that girl? She must be... Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Okay, is there like a layer?
Huh? Oh.
What is
now
happening
you
here?
finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now. Great!
Savior?
What is happening? I'm so confused.
Rise with the sun!
Which is the best way to be?
Get to work! Shift! Huh. Up to the freezer! A burst of flavor!
Pyroclastic surge!
Okay. Wait, what just happened to the sky there?
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. You just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually.
I have no idea what's going on either.
Oh, really?
So far, having no Lumine voiced is fine.
Sure.
Okay, take her hand again. What else are we gonna do? What's with her eyes?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that
Didn't
I've
mean to
calmed
make
down...
you uncomfortable.
Have you never shaken hands with someone before?
We got the Casper's treatment over
get
here.
flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Direidyth. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
No worries.
Thanks.
Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With her around, you'll be safe from any monsters, as long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand
Wow.
by and laugh while
Okay,
some
that looks
poor girl was being
wild.
hunted down by monsters?
I would never do something horrendous. She
Don't
doesn't
worry,
know that though,
we aren't like
Lumine.
that. When we say we can, but
Okay.
more importantly, to the monsters.
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there.
Why don't we rest for now?
Yeah, we'll take you.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into the cave, I guess. Hang out in there. It's one of those bouncy boys. Probably
Thank
go
you
Luke
so
him
much.
one day.
Despite getting injured, I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own.
Dear
A small
Drift.
village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of
What
the
is
journey.
happening here?
No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny.
She from...
Anyway, let me start
Conria?
from the
What?
beginning. There was once a
Okay.
sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient.
Okay, I'm gonna get some more
The sage
coffee
said
while
that
she's talking.
Doomsday was coming.
Be right back.
But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us, so my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these
This
years.
is important lore. Somebody
suddenly
will tell me
came to
about it later.
life. Everything
All right.
matched.
Coffee is in hand.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
We're gonna add Savior to our
Actually,
list of accolades.
I
Great.
don't think it's her.
What? But didn't you
She
say that
wants
everything
Aether.
matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
I think I know who
Oh,
it is.
of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who? Who is it?
My brother. There
You
we
have a
go.
brother?
I
Oh,
understand.
then that's it. Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see him?
It's not that simple.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh?
Sorry.
Okay.
Looks like Paimon
Paimon.
steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on
Fallout? That's a
purpose.
little
Okay,
bit,
fair enough.
a little bit
But
light.
since you're looking for
We're-
him
we're technically
anyway,
at
why don't we
war.
team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
Sure, we'll go with the top one.
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable.
Yeah, but that's how we
The
get...
Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
Well... We got people falling from the sky, holes being ripped in the sky, we got all sorts of stuff happening. I'm not putting a doomsday cult behind, like, aside.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of it. What's wrong, Direidyth? Something's clearly bothering you.
Clearly!
I just, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of dreams swoops in. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit.
Okay.
What do you mean, limit?
Let's get through this part of the quest. How am I supposed to respond to that? That's a good question.
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Like I said, I'm going
Again,
to hide
cult.
here until I feel well enough to move.
They're a cult until they tell me otherwise.
If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get...
All right, then. Well,
There's
take
always
care.
boxes of
Stay on
apples you
your-
can break. Is that the end of part 2?
What a
Okay.
mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you.
The quest
And it
pace is
sounds like she's
feeling
gonna
good
help
on
look
this
for your
one so
brother
far.
when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now.
Let's go back to the Masters of the Nightwind. Okay. Let's go find Citlali. Off we go. Once again, thanks to everybody stopping by. I always appreciate the company. The kid's starting to move around, so I might have to jump off at the next breakpoint. Natural breakpoint. I'm not going to leave early if I don't have to.
Try and stop me!
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
Yeah, we found a creepy girl.
Nothing substantial, unfortunately.
So I take it that the war's still on?
Yes, unfortunately.
That's okay. I
We
just
did not
wasn't sure,
end it.
because things seem to be at a standstill while the Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a... In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards...
Everyone's just hanging out. Great.
Really?
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to... They've been working a pretty demanding schedule.
Oh.
All right, well, we're going to go
You're
break.
a great hero too, Iansan.
Technically,
Great.
it's my sibling's fault, so let's go. Okay. Let's go check on the forward sentries. Where are we going? Inside here? We had to walk 20 meters to talk to this guy?
Wow, Tumaini, our hero.
Of course I do.
Thank you for standing guard this...
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy. Nothing that would indicate an impending... There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating.
Okay.
At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a... But they didn't sense anything untoward. So we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Seems
Well,
suspicious.
The shamans didn't raise any concerns, so besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offense...
Oh wow, morale's high. They're ready for a fight. Who else we got to speak to? This guy over here. Kentalo.
Huh?
Man, I love the music
Is
here.
that Tumaini? What?
Hey, come on! You'd march to war...
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war. But
Okay.
how can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong?
This
No one's
guy is
here to
not
judge
adding
you on your
anything to
posture
the
or your
lore for
facial
me.
expression.
I'm sorry, great hero.
Okay, somebody's
come on, guess.
finally got something
An
to
autograph.
ask.
May I?
Challenge you to a fight.
No, of course not.
No, we're not.
But
We're
I
not
am
fighting right
still
now.
on-
I want to get find
Again
my
with
brother.
the sheepish audacity. Just...
Okay, I'm gonna beat this guy up. Why are we in a fighting game stance? I'm so confused. Are we gonna do a fatality?
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now,
Seriously, we
I
just
didn't
one-shot the dude?
appreciate just how. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky.
Oh,
Wow.
Paimon can.
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we war.
Okay.
Let's.
Not at all. We haven't
I'm
spotted
glad
any
we
new
made this
enemy
guy feel
movements.
happy. It's not finding our brother.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
Let's head back
Let's
to
do another
Iansan.
lap and get back to Iansan.
So, just so everyone knows why I skipped through the quest text,
You're
I'm a
back.
stay-at-home
So,
dad.
did the
My kid's
guards
about
find
to wake
anything?
up. This is the
Nothing
one chance I
much,
get to play
no.
video games in the morning, so...
Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the
So,
guards, though.
Kind of got to
His
keep things
name's
moving.
Kintaro.
He wasn't a problem. Ignore... Oh, wait, was he
Traveler?
Abyss?
You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
Oh, Citlali.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless,
Oh, drunk granny,
what
you're
I
my
meant
favorite.
to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging
At least
in
we get March
meditation.
7th in this.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, Citlali?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found...
Oh,
So,
hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom, or it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality.
whatever we just saw,
It might
so
not
are we
interfere
getting
with
like
ours
mirror
or pose any detectable risk,
versions of Tevat?
but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
oh. So even someone as familiar with the Layla... No wonder the shamans at Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Iansan, I think we should go talk to the chief.
All
If
right.
that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will in war.
Hey,
Adequate
Diablo.
planning and
Good to see ya.
preparation is the
Thanks
key
for
to victory.
stopping by.
Sure, but the
you're
finer
doing well.
details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Oh?
Yeah,
Sure,
we need to
what
talk
is
to you
it?
about some weird, creepy girl that,
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess it could also be a simple case
Yeah, no
of
worries.
dead monsters whose souls
I appreciate you
got stuck here
stopping by.
somehow.
Do what you need
well,
to do.
I say simple.
The kid's
Things
starting to
quickly
stir,
get
so I don't know how much
confusing when you
longer we're
start
going to be
looking
going.
into
But
monster
I'm hoping to
souls.
get to the next
For
natural
starters,
break point of
trying
the
to
story.
figure out which classification.
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey,
Thank
I
you,
was just
Paimon.
thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge?
Absolutely, we do.
Anyway, the short answer is there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
So not in the last 200 years.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, I'm not that old.
I agree. It's hard to say how old you are.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all...
All right, so we got some black screen and words,
Really?
and now we're back.
You had to hold
here.
her hand to
Cool.
see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Touching other people bothers her.
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise.
Citlali
That's
is not
neither here nor
impressed.
there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order,
I did not know
is a
Citlali was going to become
savior.
my favorite character of this
That
whole thing.
really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about... Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of...
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's some kind of
It's
weapon?
hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the
Saying
middle of
she's
nowhere.
been traveling and she
sees
doesn't know where
monsters
she
that
is?
no one
Yeah,
else-
it's all
At the
weird.
very least, we should remain vigilant.
Sounds sensible. On that,
All right, let's go
Traveler,
back to the
we
cave.
still need some time to muster our forces.
Happy
it's
to.
settled then.
Okay, we'll go back and check on her.
her.
All right, I have a bad feeling about this. Let's head back to the cave. I need to fix that nightbot. Okay, up we go. Any flowers here? No.
Here we are. Direidyth will still be here, right?
No, she won't.
It's so quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Iansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay
And
here at all.
move in carefully. Oh, she's got a big stick.
Watch out!
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it
All
was
right,
the
she's still in this
monsters
weird
coming to get
Greek
me.
outfit.
Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Left over from Amphorius.
I wasn't thinking straight.
If I had thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge.
Phew. That was scary.
Lumine
I
out here
walked
just
into a
like,
trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
my words aren't coming to me right now. That's what that's
To be
about.
honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second
More
and
monsters
it's not
would
like
come?
I can run from them.
Yeah,
There's
she's
also
hurt.
no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Really? You would not have left to go find some food?
Weirdly precise.
Thank you, Paimon.
it does
Why is
explain why your
Paimon?
attack on the
Why are we
traveler was so
always
weak.
connected like that?
If you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just... She already saved my life once. That's...
We have lots of food in our bag.
For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image.
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here.
No, you're not. Could she really just be No, she's not just an
Anyway,
injured civilian.
so,
She's a
could you make
projection
me
of
some food
something.
now?
Sure, it only takes about an hour and a half.
Paimon's getting hungry now.
We're gonna cook Paimon finally. Finally, the day has come to cook Paimon.
Whew. I am so full.
You can really pack it away, Direidyth. Guess that explains
How is
you
that?
had the
How
energy
did
to make it
gravity
this
work
far.
in that? Was she literally licking the plate?
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Oh,
Paimon didn't
she
even
feels
realize
bad.
how late it is. Hey,
Oh, that is pretty.
the
That
night
is
sky
pretty.
here is really pretty.
That is nice. Now, Dainslift's gonna attack.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it.
I'm so confused about this girl.
I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out.
So
You
Skirk has
weren't in there
nothing to
that
do with
long.
this. That's what I'm coming up. It's just gonna be the Skirk quest, okay? Time probably passed unbearably slowly.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
What is real? Why would you think that?
But my grandma
She's
would
not
tell me
speaking about the
the
false
answer to
sky.
that question doesn't really matter.
Thank you.
Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world.
And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon
It's
kinda
actually
gets
not
you,
that complicated.
But, is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
But also not really.
I really treasured the village was my everything.
Then why did you leave,
The
lady?
houses, the scenery, the stories I always loved to hear about the Savior, but I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village
She
was my
thought there was something bigger out there. And now we find her
So,
here somehow.
I finally ventured out and set off on I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars.
Do we really want to see what's
Maybe
beyond the
then
stars? Because it's going to be
I'll finally
like
get
a
an answer
giant
to the question I
war.
had as a child. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Hey, that would be us.
One day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then I can make sure it continues to grow.
Okay.
That's the most worthwhile thing I can think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
Well, at least she's determined.
you know what? That's pretty cool.
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
The more we chat, the more I'm convinced she's not a bad person. Doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Okay. I wasn't going there.
Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Guess we gotta try that trick again. Help us out, Direidyth.
Can you see them now?
Yeah, I got him. Hang out in that fun cave. Oh, we used our geo skill for once.
Paimon still
Did not
can't
see that coming.
anything.
Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of me! Light it up! Yeah!
Where's my motorcycle? Thank you.
Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun!
Okay, are there more coming? Oh, there we go.
Everybody stand back!
Rise with the sun!
I would like Citlali.
Show no
There we
mercy.
go.
Wrath from the sky!
Okay, they did not like getting hit with the giant motorcycle from the sky.
Incinerate!
Why do we have night soul creatures now? So confused.
Citlali, Islapa, get up!
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
Okay.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Direidyth? Direidyth? Hey,
She's
it's okay.
frozen.
There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
We all do it. It's okay.
Spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just...
All right.
Anyway,
Okay.
There are no more monsters in the area.
Why don't we crash?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
We're gonna crash.
All right. Direidyth will be... Huh? Direidyth? Why are you going in alone?
Stare at the hibernation chamber key in your hands. You start to relax and fall into a drift. You drift into a deep sleep. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. Oh no. Dream sequence. Unless it's a cool cutscene. Animated cutscene? Is that what we're gonna get? We're in the Night Kingdom? Aether? Who are you talking with? Aether and the Lord of the Night. Oh. Alright, my head hurts. Now where are we?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
Whose voice is that?
A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot end. The birth of a savior.
Okay. That was weird. That was her dream.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Wait, is that Aether's future girlfriend? So we had your
looked quite
dream.
distressed, like you were having a night. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact,
Oh, is that right?
Paimon.
Huh. You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
Still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream? I think I saw Aether in the Night Kingdom. And then something about Doomsday. We can catch up in the morning. Let's get back to sleep.
You go ahead.
Oh.
Okay. Wonderful.
Well, Direidyth, there should be enough food for 3 days.
Yeah, I can
Hang
tell
out
from
in
you
here.
3 days will definitely be enough.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Direidyth.
Off
See,
we go.
Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again?
We will find you somehow.
Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
I think I see. Hold on. We got Abyss dudes.
It's the... But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're...
Where? What are you talking about?
a bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
She does not see the
That's
same
strange.
world.
I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after
She's
all.
on it. She's
What a
loaded into a
weird
different version of
situation.
Tevat.
What is making these monsters invisible? Well, might as well mow these ones down. Woohoo! All
Oh, great. My
done.
kid's waking up.
Their morale seems super low.
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this.
Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are.
So, any ideas on why those monsters... Oh, Paimon's getting a little...
Let's head back to the
We
night
gotta
wind.
go. Bye for...
See ya, and please...
Quest completed. Wonderful. All right. I have to go do the dad thing. This is the perfect time for this. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Diablo and Raiden, thank you so much for chatting. I'm going to sign off here, and I will see you around the internet. Cheers, everybody. I'm out.